Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Shut Door or Door Shutter coming back with a brand new episode of Direwolf20's 1.18 mod pack, and today this is episode 45. So, what I want to get into today, and we're going to immediately get into this, is stoneworks. We are going to actually get into making obsidian, and we're going to kind of overkill it a little bit here because that's mandatory. So, what we're going to be doing is, I believe, a level of magma crucibles, right? So, all of this little area, I believe it's 16 magma crucibles, because you've got 4 by 4, right? And we are going to just basically create obsidian, right? That's our main goal. So, how do we want to go about this? Well, we're just putting the 4 stonework factories here in all 4 corners, and we're going to power all of this, right? So we'll take out this layer real quick, and we want to actually put the entangled blocks in, and I'm kind of going to make this a little bit symmetrical here. It's not mandatory, of course, but might as well. I guess we could take this out so we can run cables throughout this entire section. Alright, so we'll put this down, we'll turn this on power, and we will also need to grab some fluid cables, because we need to run a sink, which I think we can just put the sink there, and then run cables. So let's look at mechanism. I don't know if I have any good fluid cables, but we can see, I think we've got some elites. There we go. And let's also grab our configurator. So we'll pull, and we'll actually need our binder. There it is. So we'll just straight down, and that should fill these with water. Alrighty, now what we need to do is do this on the exact same side, or the other side, I guess. And then we'll do pull, and we'll do pull, and now we need to just run power, which we're of course going to just run all of the power cables. And I just now realized that what I'm doing might not work too well. So let's see. So ultimate, just look at cable. I don't know why I just typed in at ultimate, but 64. All right, so let's grab the first 8. And what we can actually do is kind of disconnect these metal ones. We don't really need to connect everywhere. Right? This is getting connected to on one side. Just kind of make it a little bit nicer here. There we go. Actually, hold on. Before I do that, there we go. So what we can actually do then, because we will have the 4 missing corners, we could actually just place these bad boys right here. And we can place the magma crucibles on top, right? And I'm not 100% sure how we're going to actually go about this. Let's actually knock this one out, and then grab our shrinking device. And what we'll do is we will then bind direct. So 1 there, 1, no, not that way. 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. So that way everything is powered. But I'm not 100% sure how to do the cobblestone, because we also need to be able to extract out of the top. So let's try to figure this out here. I know we could definitely do this with entangled blocks again. Entangled blocks is just so useful. But we also need a cobble generator, which we don't have. Trying to unshrink. There we go. So we would need a bucket of lava, I do believe. Do I have any buckets in here? Why am I in that grid? Let's grab a couple buckets. I thought I had a lava tank. Is it in here? Yeah, it's right here. All right, and we'll just toss these into the system. Right click to trash item. I don't know what in the world that's all about, but that's interesting. All right. So with that, we should be able to make a cobble for days generator. So we can go from wood. Actually, no, it's not that way. So we could actually just immediately get a diamond one. I forget, they aren't based on tiers. So we can do this and then request it. Let's just do one. That should work. Alrighty. And then how do we want to go about this? I mean, we could do laser IO, but I don't think these actually can do both. Oh, they can. Okay. So we can grab red print, I believe. Right? I think it's what it's called. Yeah. So let's grab a red print here. Shift right click on that. Oh, just right click maybe? Nope. Okay, there we go. Why aren't you... There we go. So I don't know why that was acting so funny, but we can configure all of these, and then we could actually do laser IO to configure fluids and all of that jazz. So we'll just place all of these down. Alrighty, and for symmetric sake here, we'll actually grab another cobblestone gen. It's completely unnecessary, but that is a-okay with me. So let's just throw this down here, and what we'll then do is we need, of course, to get item cards, and we'll need to get energy cards, and all of that jazz. So let's see here. What do I not need in my inventory? All right. So let's see here. So what I'll need to do, of course, is just insert on the bottom of these. So insert down. Right. And then let's actually just get one side working, and then I'll do it all off camera here. Then we'll also need to have two extract. So extract, we'll want to grab some overclockers. So at laser. There we go. And then we'll do shift, control shift actually, and then click on both. And that should work. So we'll then put this on up, extract, and then same thing here, extract, get rid of the filter, and control click, there we go. And then we'll do up, extract, and what should happen, right, since these are all configured, is if I connect this, so let's see, where's my laser wrench? There we go. Things should start running. All right. You can see everything is going. We also will actually need components as well. We'll start crafting up those bad boys. But that's kind of the basic gist. Let's actually grab fluid as well. So at fluid, not flux, fluid cards, right? I don't think I actually have these on auto crafting, which is fine, right? But we will basically say extract ultimate card overclocker, go for the highest amount we can at the highest speed, and we will then put this on down as well, and we will then put another one here, This is gonna just be a lot of laser nodes, but that is fine. So fluid card. Let's just grab another one of these. I think if we actually went ahead and crafted up a good 128 for now, that'd be fine. And we'll grab a few fluid cards. But yeah, so we'll do insert here. And we will then do this to here. And this should extract lava. Should, keyword. Why are you not... Are you just not producing anything yet? Might take a minute since we don't have any upgrades in these. So if I take one of the upgrades we've made, I toss this in here. Okay, so now it has lava. So we are getting that, and we actually want to change this over to cobbles, or to obsidian, right? And that is awesome, and we can just basically do nothing on that first step, and it'll be fine. So let me get this copied, let me get this finalized, and I'll be right back with you guys. Alrighty, so everything is going perfectly here. We actually are producing quite a bit of materials here. For some reason, this is actually not pushing. Are we having a problem anywhere else? Not 100% sure, but I think it should be fine. No, well, but yeah, you've got like an entire stack in this one. So let's actually grab some item cables. Item pipes, actually. And let's get this stuff moving, because I don't want this to be causing itself to not push items. So we'll just do pipes on top, pulling out that first inventory. So we'll push onto the top. Okay. Push to the top. That way we're just straight up clearing this with no issues. Everything seems to be working just perfectly besides this, and we should have, you know, just infinite obsidian generation without having to worry about anything else, right? So that's awesome. Alrighty. And of course, what we can actually do with this is just straight up put some stone over the top of it and kind of forget about it. I do need to actually get refined storage stuff over here, but I think I can actually just get that from over this direction. I'm pretty sure. So let me actually run external storage to these drawers. And I mean, yes, this is quite a bit of drawers for some reason, but that should be a-okay. I'll be right back. Alrighty, so we have the obsidian all hooked up here. I'm going to actually just close this all off. And that is obsidian generation done. The reason I actually wanted to get this done is because I couldn't make a netherite crafter, or the amount of netherite crafters that I will actually need for our next upcoming project here, which is actually starting right now, because this is what I actually wanted to do this episode rather than that. So what we're doing is we're going to have to figure out a system here. So I want to make infusing factories, right? I want to do this whole shenanigans with this, but this is going to be steel. This very bottom row is only going to be used for carbon, basically, and there's not really anything else you can do with carbon, so it's basically our steel production. I think I want to actually make this specifically geared towards steel and nothing else. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to place down 4 crafters, because we're going to have 4 different infusing factories on one wall, and I'm going to try this out. So let's see. So let's grab some diamond chests here. We'll need 1 more diamond chest, and we're missing diamonds. One thing after another here. Let's actually go down here. Somebody suggested to actually replace these chests with netherite, what do you call it? Netherite chests, which I will do probably off camera. We're just going to do the stack upgrade. And there's a lot of diamonds down here, and I'm loving that. But I'm just going to break down a stack real quick, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so we have all 4 diamond chests. And I think what we'll do... This is going to be complicated, right? Because I don't want to... Okay. So what I think we'll do is we also need enriching factories for this, right? But I think for the steel production, it's going to be a bit different. Because what I'm thinking is we have the ability to put this into a wall. And this is, you know, the problem with a lot of these, by the way, and the reason I kind of question what I'm doing is because I really don't have a plan. The reason I like to not have a plan is because it makes, honestly, better content sometimes, not all the times, right? And also kind of just learning along with you guys, figuring out what I want to actually do here. So what I'm thinking is we have something like that. And I think for this bottom row, we don't want to get too far. That'll be fine. Alrighty, so let's see here. Infusing factory. Let's just put this here, this here, this here. This is going to be for our carbon, by the way. I think... man, this is a really tough choice. Let's actually change this. Hold on. Why don't we do it this way? Let's do a vertical and then kind of have that a vertical slice, right? So here's what I'm thinking. Everything should fit in one by however many, right? So we've got our diamond chest. We do need another set of infusing factories because I want to make sure everything is actually decent. So let's actually pull this back. Let's put this here. Right? And I'm actually going to face this chest this way. And I want to put the other infusing factories right here. And the other infusing factory is still over here because I've never changed it. It's this one. I'm not really too worried about the carbon that's in here. Right? And I think what we'll do... is most likely grab item pipes. We'll grab 4 of these. Actually, let's grab like 3 more. Take out the item pipes. And we'll run these right here. And let's just disconnect all of this. Let's connect all of these. Let's turn on the upgrades here, right? And then I want to actually go round robin for all of these, right? That should work. I'm hoping. And then, of course, here we'd want to do round robin. Actually, I think doing it this way. Man, this is a hard choice because I don't want to do this wrong. I think that's fine for now. But we also do need to run power to these machines, which I think won't be hard. We'll just do entangled blocks. I don't know where we'll do entangled blocks, but we'll do them. And now let's figure out the enriching factories. So what I want to do with this is actually something different. So we actually have our drawer here. And I think right here, we will place a drawer. Yeah, let's actually face this the other way. So inside this drawer, we actually want to get a piece of enriched carbon, which we should have enough power in this to do. Okay. And then enriched carbon goes here. And we can then do item pipes there. I think. I think laser IO might actually be our better option here. It honestly might be our better option here as well. Yeah, let's knock this out. Let's go with laser IO to solve this issue of not knowing what I'm actually doing. Let's grab 64 of these just for now. All right, so we want to put laser nodes here, here, here. All right, that's a lot of laser nodes, but this should work. So what I'm thinking is we want to extract, and we actually can power this. This front system, we can actually just do entangled blocks. I'm not worried about that right now anyway. So we want item cards. And we're probably going to need to do filters and stuff for this. So item card, let's grab some basic filters. And then we want our piece of enriched carbon. Let's actually lock this into here. All right, so enriched carbon, we'll throw in a basic filter, enriched carbon. Same thing here. Same thing with this one. Same thing with this one. That is our, actually that's our extract. Right? We only want to input coal into this. So let's reverse what I'm doing. Right? There we go, extract. All right, so there's that. And let's throw these into here. Okay, and then we actually want to grab another set of item cards. So just grab 4 of these. All right, and then this one, we're actually going to insert coal. Because, you know, we need to get the actual enriched carbon. A little bit of an oversight, but that's fine. Anyway, so we'll throw in this, 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 and this. And then we want to be able to insert, which we'll just grab this card, change it to insert, take these out, throw this in here, throw this in here, and we'll insert into this, right? So that should work. Let's actually grab energy cards as well. So we'll just do insert all of the power, right? That should be good for those. So this system should be working. So let's actually grab a drawer. As well, actually not a drawer. Actually, yeah, we can do a drawer. And let's just do an iron downgrade. I think that'll be a good idea. Let's grab another drawer because I accidentally just used that one. All right. And we will put that... that might not be viable. Okay, so let's do this then. So we want an actual importer. To import coal into here. So let's actually move this again. I was hoping it would place in the right direction, but it did not. Right? Is that the right direction? I don't even know. Okay, it is in the right direction now. So we'll do importer. We'll do a piece of cable. And we'll grab a crafting upgrade. I believe is what it's called. Crafting at refined crafting upgrade. So this is not what I'm needing. Actually, it's because I need an exporter. Exporter. Not an importer. Okay. And, well, actually, that might not even be what I want. So I think what we'll do is we'll just ignore the crafting upgrade. I know what it does. It's just not going to be what I need because we're not really crafting with refined storage. We're crafting with this. So I think what we'll do is we'll call it just straight pull coal out of the system. Doesn't really matter if I run out of coal. We should never run out of coal, honestly, because the nether or the wither skeletons are always running. So let's actually grab a piece of coal here. Throw in our iron downgrade real quick before I forget. Throw in coal, and we should always be extracting once this is actually hooked up to our refined storage system. Let's actually just take out this little chunk of wall for a second. Alrighty. And that should cause this to start filling. Perfect. And we'll do import. No, what am I looking at? At laser, that's what I'm thinking. We need item card on extract, basic filter, coal, these. There. So everything should start firing. We want to turn these all on to auto sort. We actually also want to create... Doodly-doo, what am I looking for? Laser wrench? It should be in my inventory. Alright. So input purple on the front. That's what it should be. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll grab our configuration card. If you don't know what this is, it's actually quite simple to craft. You can actually just right-click, or shift right-click, and then right-click on the machines you want to copy, and it'll give everything its proper place. So that is awesome. And of course, we also want to grab a flux point. Let's grab another energy card at flux. All right. And then power. And then on the north side, we'll take a energy card, extract, card overclocker. There we go. So north side, throw that in there. We'll start extracting power. Everything should be good. It is going to be a problem because it's not round robining. Which I don't know if we can actually do. Yeah, round robin. Alright, so that should be working. Everything should be round robining. We actually do need probably a stack upgrade. Where did I just place that? Alright, so stack upgrade here. So stack, that should be actually all we need in this, but I'm not sure. So stack upgrade, speed upgrade. Okay, and this thing is just going to fill. It should immediately basically fill up this carbon, which should make these stop, right? So that's kind of our goal with this. All right, but that is enriched carbon, okay? Now what we need to do is insert it into here, into the right slot. I don't know how we're going to do this. Okay, it came off the front of that. So what I'm thinking is if we do, because we have the extra slot, I don't know if we'll be able to pull. So let's actually try this. So laser, let's grab some of these, right? So let's go extract, filter, carbon. No, not carbon. Actually, I guess we could do this. Do deny everything but carbon from here. carbon should never end up in there, honestly. That's actually the reverse. So let's pull this out. Let's go. Oh, well. That and that should be right. And then we say we want another item filter or item card with the basic filter in it. We want this to be allowed. Okay. And we actually want this to extract, round robin, and card overclock. Okay, so what should happen here is if we put this in here and then put laser wrench, all of these together. I'm hoping, but it looks like I'm not going to get that. But if I turn to this on extra, yeah, okay. So we have that problem. Dang it. I was hoping we wouldn't have a problem like this. What to do. Okay. So let's start this, right? So what I'm thinking is we move the crafter down here, we put the diamond chest here, we take the cable, put that here, we can cover that up, and entangled block, right? And we put that here, which will not allow for us to actually get power to these. So that might be an issue. But I think it'll be fine. So let's actually also grab the upgrade from here. And we'll do down, extract. So what I think we need to do is on this side, say it's for insert, filter, which I probably don't need to do this, by the way. Enriched carbon only, right? And then what's the first step of steel? So I believe recipe, hold on. Recipe, it is enriched iron. Okay. So the first step will be iron ingots. So that is good. Let's go laser IO. Okay. And then we'll grab some item cards out of here. So insert, basic filter. Let's grab an iron ingot. I'm currently not sure of how we're actually going to power this front at all. I think what we'll do is we will probably pull this over one, kind of have a space in between and just power it that way. I think that'll be fine. All right, so iron here. Iron here. Iron. And so we'll throw these in here, and then I need to actually grab, where did it go? There it is. More item filters, or item cards. Do this, do that, and then we'll entangled binder these. Let's see here. I kind of wish there was like a power sharing thing with mechanisms, machines. That'd be actually pretty interesting. Being able to like connect several machines in one line. That would be, I mean, difficult probably, but interesting, I would think. All right. And then we'll say clear back is input. No, back is extra input. Front is both. And then up front here, we'll replace these with laser nodes. We'll replace these with laser nodes. I think we'll just do power that way then. We'll just run it down the middle here, and we'll get rid of pipes completely. Okay, let's see. So laser nodes, right? We also need a thing of enriched iron, which I don't think I have. I do actually. Awesome. So what we can then do is on the front here. Where'd that just go? There it is. So we'll put that in there. And so extras back, front is input, output. And why is my inventory all of a sudden so full? Goodness. Alrighty. So I think that should work. Why is that not? Why is there 3 cards in there now? What? Where did the cards just come from? That's fine. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's toss these in here for a second. So let me get this front section completed. So this will be extracting enriched iron. This will be inserting the enriched iron. And then we'll do an extract down here to an importer, probably into a chest and then to an importer. That will then complete the system. So let me get these configured. I'll be back to actually finish the system. Alrighty, so I did actually end up finishing this whole system. I think we're going to go for a test run here. It did get a little bit more complicated at the end, especially because I forgot this front needs enriched carbon. So I've pushed this all the way to the back, and I think we're going for a test run here. What I need to do actually is encode a new pattern, because we're actually making steel grit immediately. So steel grit is our recipe. And I'm thinking, so enriched iron, right? We'll need 8 iron ingots. So, steel grit, right? We can actually just replace this with that. Set this to 8. Set. This should work. And we can clear out this other pattern here. I'm not 100% sure if it will work. It should work, but with all this craziness, I'm not even sure. So let's actually request some steel, or yeah, just steel grit here. So we'll go 1,000, right? I think that'll be good. A good test run here, if it'll type. There we go. Start. All right, is this working? Okay. So it doesn't appear to be working. Oh, it is actually. It actually is working. So let's do auto sort on. Okay. And I think it is just pulling straight. So let's actually go down, round robin, true. So we'll fix that issue. Everything should start firing. Of course, there is no upgrades in any of these, by the way, besides like one. Which is this one probably, right? Because it looks like it's going the fastest. But everything is working. Then we're extracting, right? We're going pretty well with the extraction, which the extraction should be down here, actually. Yeah, it looks like we're in good shape. Let me get some add-ons in, or some speed upgrades and stuff in here real quick, and I'll be right back. All right, so everything should be running full throttle here. Let's see, what are we looking at? Okay, you're extracting so slow. What is up? Okay, there's probably a reason. Let's go for laser IO real quick. Let's get this fixed. Okay, down there. That should speed everything up significantly. Awesome. And we should be getting steel grit like crazy. So let's actually check that. Right? I had 300 something in here, just so you guys know. If we actually go to monitor, you can see that we're still processing. And actually, for some reason, enriched carbon is still in here. So I'm not sure what that's about. Let's go check the pattern. Come on. Nope, that's not my pickaxe. Okay, for some reason, it's still doing that. Let's pull this out. And let's get that fixed real quick here. It's because I never changed it, that's why. Anyway, let's throw this in here, this in here, this in here. Let's go throw this pattern back. But I think we should be good. That's steel, right? I'm not 100% sure how the other systems are going to look. It's most likely going to be much easier than this system. This was probably the most complicated because I wanted to shove it all in one. I think it works. I think if we actually just said cancel all, right, and we just pull out our big gun, let's shift right click on this to get back to crafting, and I think we say, hey, give me another 10,000 steel. Start. Okay? But you can see that this is going to start firing, right? All of our smelting factories are going, and all of our infusing factories are going. It looks like it's actually having problems extracting. So let's see, what are we looking at here? Okay, so this is another issue that I've created that I can fix real quick. We want to make sure we are extracting this at full speed. So let's make sure we have all of the necessary upgrades. That's why I'm testing it before we end the episode here, just so I know what we're actually getting ourselves into in the future. Because next episode, we're probably going to move forward with getting brine and seeing where we go with that. So there we go. Everything should be cleared out now. Should never have backlog ever. And yeah, this is awesome. We are definitely cruising. What I would love to look at here actually is the extract card here. If we turned on round robin, I don't think this would break a lot of things. I think this would actually be a pretty decent method, just so everything kind of gets filtered a little bit more. It might also just be an awful idea, but who knows. Extract, round robin. So yeah, see, some machines are way more than others. So yeah, let's disable that. It was just kind of a quick test. So round robin, false. Okay. But I think this is done for now. If we ever want to increase this, we could definitely add some more machines to this if we really wanted to, but I'm not going that far. This is already overkill because who needs this much steel, right? Like, I'm not even probably going to use 20,000 steel or whatever amount of steel I have. Honestly, 10,000 was kind of just a shot in the dark. But it looks like our holdup now is actually the infusing factories. So imagine this being with one, like we did the first test. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay awesome, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.